What's going on, guys? I am Lude, and if you guys remember from the last video, we had some fun with the Night Witch, and I just still can't believe that that's how good it is. It's completely strong, and it is game-breaking. So, Supercell is definitely going to be nerfing this card. On June 12th, there will be balance changes, and the Witch is definitely getting a huge nerf. So we're going to be taking advantage of this right now before the nerf takes effect. We're going to be using this deck right here. I ended up taking out the log and using a rage spell instead. It is still 2.1 elixir, and the whole objective of this is to spawn as many bats as possible from the Night Witch. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this classic challenge and see who our opponent is. So we're going to be going up against Julio, and this guy is going to be getting it handed to him just because of how many Night Witches and bats we can spawn. So we're going to go ahead and just drop a Night Witch right over here and try to cycle back to another Night Witch with this mirror card over here. So we're going to go ahead and drop a Night Witch right over here. The second one is going to be level 2 because it is mirrored, and just off the bat you guys can see, look at how many. Oh my god. Okay, so he actually dropped down a skeleton army right over there, so that was a pretty good play, but we're still taking out this lava hound because of those bats over there. And we're going to drop down an ice golem over here just to soak up some damage. So we're going to drop down another Night Witch and just cycle back to our mirror over here and drop that down as well. So there goes the mirror, and we do have our zap just in case, you know, he had a skeleton army and a goblin gang. So we're going to be waiting on that as well. And we are going to, you know what? Let's just leave that. We're going to go ahead and drop down some skeletons over here and kite that. And we're going to also drop down a zap spell right over here, and we should take those out. So that was pretty good defending right over there. Still didn't take any damage, but if you guys take a look at his tower, we did some good work over there as well. So we're going to go ahead and drop down, actually, you know what, let's save that ice golem for that skeleton army, and we're going to cycle to our mirror over here and place down another Night Witch. So this guy took advantage of what I was doing, and he placed down his balloon on the other tower. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop down an ice spirit, and we're going to go ahead and actually zap this, and let's reach the tower and clone this entire thing. So there goes all of that, and just look at all of this. So we're going to go ahead and clone actually right here, might as well, and take out that tower with these Night Witches, and he's in this up with the well played. So that's pretty good, and look at this. Now he arrowed it and took them all out. That was pretty good, and let's drop down a Night Witch over here. I am going to hold off this time for my mirror just in case he does end up dropping a balloon. Or not. Never mind, he dropped down a lava hound. So let's go ahead and drop down the mirror and drop down an ice golem in front. We also can drop down a 1 elixir skeletons. We're going to go ahead and zap this, and we'll drop down another Night Witch and prepare right over here for another one with that mirror. Just if you guys take a look at how much we're trolling this guy, man. This guy is probably not having fun going up against us just because the Night Witch is completely overpowered. Now we're going to have to zap this entire thing right over here, and we're going to also drop down another Night Witch over here, 1 elixir skeletons as well, and that is game. If you guys think about it, that should be game. 10 seconds in, he's not going to be able to do anything right over there. We're going to go ahead and send in a zap as well, and that balloon should be taken out as well. So there it is. We won the first one, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was. You know, I was expecting to spam as many Night Witches as I can, but this guy had a really good strategy of defending that. You know, he dropped down his goblin gang, his skeleton army, and all of that. So let's go ahead and jump into the second battle. Hopefully we have better luck in this one to spawn as many as we can. So we're going up against Savior, and let's go ahead and whoa, what kind of starting hand is this? We have completely the worst starting hand ever. It's all spells, and that's pretty bad. So he's going to start off right over there with his, you know, his Night Witch. I'm just going to go ahead and rage, drop down an ice spirit, an ice golem, and try to get some 1 elixir skeletons as well. There goes my Night Witch. We finally have the card in hand, and I'm just going to go ahead and start spamming her and drop my mirror as well. Now he did send in his pump, so that's going to be fine with me just because, you know, we can go ahead, drop down the second one, and we do have the clone spell ready and ready to take action. Oh, never mind. Alright, so he dropped down his fireball and he sent in the goblin gang. So that was pretty good on his part. You know, he defended that fairly well. But now that I know he has that, I'm going to be prepared for it. So I'm going to drop this ice spirit over here to cycle. I'll drop an ice golem in the back, and I guess I'll send in some 1 elixir skeletons over here. Now I will be dropping down the Night Witch over here, and just by the looks of it, this guy has a P.E.K.K.A, and if we played the Night Witch correctly, we should be able to take out this P.E.K.K.A. So I'm going to drop a Night Witch on the other lane as well. We're also going to drop down an Ice Spirit just to freeze them and make sure we don't take that much damage. There goes his Night Witch, and man, alright. We got to play this correctly. So let's drop 1 Elixir Skeletons over here and see if we can minimize the damage. Yeah, we're going to have to zap that, and that Night Witch did reach the tower. So he's doing better right now than we are, and he probably took out our tower right over there. Definitely took it out, and let's try to make sure that we are changing our game plan. So he went ahead and pumped right there. I'm still waiting on double elixir, because when this double elixir hits, this deck flies with that 2.1 elixir. So we're going to go ahead and drop the Night Witch over here. I think that this guy is just going to go for the 3 crown, but if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. He went ahead and fireballed. Not that smart, just because I do have a clone and a mirror at the same time. So he didn't wait right there. He just dropped it down. We're going to go ahead and try to spam and cycle. There goes the second and actually the third Night Witch. We're going to go ahead and actually clone this entire thing. That should take all of that out, and we're going to drop down a rage spell as well. Just look at that. Just look at that. We just shit on him in less than a couple of seconds. Look at that. The bats are going to town right over there. They're still doing some work, and I think we just 3-crowned it right over there. So I'm going to hit him up with a good game. That's exactly how I wanted it to go, and wow, it is still absolutely insane. I mean, dude, the nerf is definitely going to be slowing this Night Witch down and making sure that she doesn't do as much damage as she does. In fact, she's not going to be spawning bats as fast as she is right now, and that's going to be a huge difference once that balance change is rolled out. We're going up against someone from Warriors, and we do have the Night Witch in our hand right off the bat. I am just going to go ahead and, drop her down right now. He went ahead and dropped his 1 Elixir Skeletons to cycle. Actually, why did I even do that? I mimicked exactly what he did, and I wasn't thinking right there just because I had the card, the mirror card, and now if I mirror, it's going to be the skeletons instead of the witch. So I just messed up right over there, and I might have to cut until I get where I need to be back. So, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and waste my zap. I'm not getting exactly what I need. We're going to drop an Ice Spirit over here, and unfortunately, I'm not getting the chance to mirror what I need. I'm not mirroring the Night Witch. I'm not getting that opportunity just because of how he's playing his cards, and I have to defend it. That's unfortunate. But now double elixir did just hit, so this deck should be flying. So we're going to drop down the Night Witch over here. I'm going to wait on the Rage. Actually, let's go ahead and Rage. He actually dropped a Poison spell over there, and let's drop down an Ice Spirit. Let's go Ice Golem, and now we have the Mirror card in hand. So we're going to go ahead and spawn as many as we possibly can. There goes that Night Witch over there, and we're going to go ahead and actually wait before he... Yeah, there we go. Now we can go ahead and clone, and we actually only cloned 1. I was surprised. I thought we were going to clone 2, and this guy took out the tower. He's hitting us up with the thumbs up. He's doing a lot better. Let's see if we can pressure the other lane, because by the looks of it, we didn't do jack shit right now. In fact, we actually are going to lose this battle, and that kind of sucks. There it is. That's the game. We just won 2, and that's about it. So, people still can beat the Night Witch just because of how easy it is to counter her with Tornado, Lightning, Fireball. Actually, Fireball is not that good. Rocket, or even, I guess maybe an Electro Wizard. If you have Zap and an Electro Wizard, you can counter it as well like that. So this guy had the good cards to counter it. He even had Poison, and Poison is such a good card to counter, especially once the Night Witch does pop. So that is that. I am going to go ahead and jump into one more battle just because I didn't get the satisfaction that I wanted. I really want to see as many bats fly and take out the Crown Tower, because that's something that satisfies me for some reason. It just looks really cool, and that's what we're going to try to do in this battle. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. If it does, it does. So there goes my Ice Golem. He went ahead and dropped all of that, so I'm going to send in a Zap and also drop down a Ice Spirit, and we're going to go ahead and drop down a Night Witch. So his Barbarians are doing some work. He dropped down a Bomber. He's hitting us up with the laughing emote. Don't know why. We're going to go ahead and drop down another Night Witch over here, and we're going to get ready to clone this entire thing. So there it goes. We're going to clone right now just because he wasted his Fire Spirit, and that should take out his Furnace. And oh my god, dude, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to see. I'm going to go ahead and laugh at him just because, he laughed at me, and I want to laugh at him right back. Maybe to throw him off guard, stuff like that. So we did take out his tower very easily, and now we are heading onto the Crown Tower. That's exactly what I wanted to see, and that's really good. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually complete this and get the 3 crowns. So there goes the Night Witch right over there. We're going to get ready for our mirror, and he does have a Fire Wizard, so Fire Wizard is going to be a good counter, as well as those Fire Spirits if played correctly. We're going to go ahead and drop down another Ice Golem over here, and that way we can protect our Night Witches and make sure that they are golden. So we're going to go ahead and actually drop down another Night Witch, and this time this should be the game winner right over here once we can get our clone going. Actually, you know what, maybe it's not. Let's see if we can clone right now, and that should be the game. I'm gonna hit him up with a good game because I already know that's gonna end it. 2 Night Witches is definitely gonna end that tower. So there it is, we just got it. That's the win that I wanted to see, you know, all those bats flying, taking out that first tower. That looked lovely. So that's where I'm going to end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that like button. Let me know down below what your thoughts on the Night Witch are. And if you guys want to copy the deck and try it out for yourselves, here it is, 2.1 Elixir. I am Lude. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always, stay positive. Peace.